Well, as far as I'm concerned, I think it was a good move for us coming here. Everybody treated us equally, so I think it was a good move for us. What do you think?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, as you know, war, nobody knows what's taking place, what you don't know ahead. So it's kind of a big question mark. But when we came here, uh, we didn't experience much of discrimination, and I think we were accepted. A lot of people haven't seen Japanese here. They have seen Chinese, but today I don't think they could tell apart which is Japanese and which is Chinese. But things like this, there's some odd incident, but nothing, you know, that there's nothing that we were worried too much about. I think this is one good thing we were experiencing at that time. You know, very very uh, quiet life. Yes, as you know, evacuation means a lot of tough things ahead. You don't know what to expect, but it turned out quite well. Even during the war, we were treated quite well, and we were given fair jobs, good jobs. Some people did have real high uh, jobs, and the major thing was to be treated right, and we were. You know, this is not like the Western province, like BC, or you could say out in West Coast, Vancouver. And this is one of the cause of discrimination. Now, we came out here, we scattered all over. At first, we were kind of bunched up in small groups, but since then, most of the Nisei, like our generation, has settled down, raised families, so they're moving out to another different area, living with Hakujin. So, as you see it, everything is turning into a very positive result. Yeah, well, as far as we're concerned, I have my 3 kids, 3 boys. They're all married now, and they're living in Toronto. One in Near Falls at the moment, but I hope that they would never, never, ever experience anything like we went through. And ever since I think the war, the people all over the world, they're getting closer together and try to understand the human relation. I think as long as I'm alive, I like to help my sons take the same course as I did. Yes, it's a beautiful world, and we should be able to live in one like that. Yes. I don't know what my wife would think about.
Same thing. There's nothing different about it. They're all married Hakujing, and their parents are really good to us too. We get along fine, and that's the main thing for both, for the husband and for the children. You know, if you get along fine with the, say, the girls' side, because they're all Hakujing, we get along nice. I mean, there might be things that I do to the grandchildren she doesn't like, but we never had no fights or nothing, So we get along good, real good. We have nice daughter-in-laws. Yeah.
Well, with the city being Yanaizu, we more so try to keep out the culture of Japan. Yes. And the third generation here is doing a great job. Try to keep the level as before.
Yeah, because the third generation, they like to keep up the culture too. So they want to learn a lot of things. So naturally, so they're doing dancing too, which they like to do. They don't want to stop that. They want to keep up the culture as much as they can. So.
Well, as long as there's earth, there's going to be all kinds of problems. But I hope it gets better instead of worse. That's all I care for.